Peace, it's Equality Fragrances coming to you from Prince George's County, Maryland. Welcome to my cipher. A cipher is a person, place, or thing within my circumference. The understanding of my cipher is peace. For all those new to the channel and those who have been supporting me since day one, I humbly appreciate all your support. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you be notified when I drop some new videos. All of that goes a long way in helping the channel grow, and it costs you nothing to do. If you have any questions for me, do not forget to follow me on IG. A link will be in the description. I respond to all inbox messages. I get requests for videos. That's where I prefer that to go to, not my email. My email is for business only. With that being said, come on in, sit down, and let's build. So today, I'm gonna be doing a video that was requested from me yesterday. Yesterday, I dropped my 10 sexy, complimented formal fragrances that I would wear for the summer of 2021. These are formal events. You're dressed up, maybe a daytime formal event, a nighttime formal event, something where at a minimum you're going to have to wear a suit, probably a nice dress or something of that nature. So women, few of my women subscribers, all 20 of you all, but I support, and I really truly appreciate the 20 that support me strong. It's about 20 of y'all. But said, hey, Equality, we love what you're doing. We support the channel. Could you give us the same fragrances that you would love to smell on a woman? We appreciate your taste. We would like to know what you would recommend within your collection. I said, you know what? I got you. At first, they was like, you can just give us 5. We'd be happy. I said, man, I'm going to give you 10. So I'm going to give you 10 fragrances. Men, if you have any fragrances that you would love to smell on your wife, your lady, your girlfriend in a formal event, leave 5. Every man that's watching, leave 5 in the comments so any woman watching this video can look at the comments and they can get also some general ideas on things that would smell good on a woman. Again, these aren't the end all, the be all. I could easily probably did 20 or 30 to be totally honest, but I'm gonna keep it at 10. With that being said, they're gonna be in no particular order. Actually, I'm gonna separate them from like a day party to like nighttime. I'm gonna do y'all's a little bit different. Let's start the show. The first fragrance I'm gonna be talking about is a fragrance I have discussed in probably about 3 or 4 videos in 2021. This fragrance, as with all of these fragrances, I wear all of these or have worn all of these. But this one, and I'll tell you each one I come across, I prefer to smell on a woman. Women, if you wear this and you go out somewhere, you will have men attracted to your scent like flies to you know what. This is sexy, flirty, fun, day party and sundress approved, man. This is Juicy Flowers from Mancera. I've talked about this fragrance so much. If you took Mancera's Instant Crush and you took Jardine Exclusive from the same house and you blended them together and you took the best out of both, this is what you'll get. It's fruity, floral, has sandalwood. It's a little woody, but yet creamy, sensual, musk with an ambery, like vanillic base. Juicy Flowers. Next fragrance I'm gonna be discussing is another fragrance that I do wear, but I prefer to smell it on a woman. This fragrance is another day party approved fragrance. Day wedding, outside or inside, this is just gonna work. It's sweet, but it has a lot of formal elegance throughout the composition. This to me is the true lemon meringue pie fragrance. And this is coming from the House of Creed, and that's Sublime Vanille. Oh man. Lemon, bergamot, creamy, smooth vanilla, vanilla orchid, tonka bean, makes it, which adds to the vanilla nature of the fragrance, and musk that gives it a little bit of powderiness to it. This is so good. Longevity wise, it's not gonna last forever, but this is one, like, don't play around with the sprays on this. 15 plus sprays. You know, I mean, anywhere at least 10 plus. At a minimum, 10 plus sprays. I don't care if you're gonna be inside or you're gonna be outside. If you're going to a gala, you're going to a party, you want people to smell you, you might be really hitting that 20 spray. And it's an expensive fragrance to be spraying that much, but it works. That's Creed Sublime Vanille. Next up on the list, y'all know I love this fragrance. I'm not gonna go too in depth on it because I've done it numerous times. It has made my spring list. It has made this is just out of this world. This is brunch approved, day party, weddings. It performs like a champ. I don't know many people who don't like it. They say it has this cucumber thing, but to be honest, maybe if you sniff it in your hand like you trying to do a line of coke or something, but if you just experience the fragrance the way the fragrance should be experienced, you're not really going to pick up. All you're going to pick up is the freshness of it. This is from the house of Killian. It is worth the price of admission, and it is the best from that release. This is Roses on Ice. I'm telling you, this is a 1-for-1. It smells exactly like Hendrick's gin. Very smooth, woody, clean, refreshing. It's almost cooling is how I would describe this fragrance. To me, it's out of a lot of Killian fragrances that I've smelt like that would be considered summer or hot weather fragrances. To me, this is king. This smells like nothing on the market. I love when I smell something that's not similar to nothing else. And that's Killian's Roses on Ice. Next up, this is probably in my top 5 or 6 most complimented fragrances within my collection. I love this fragrance for myself. I'll wear it for myself. Although it was marketed towards women. Every man I know who has picked this up loved this fragrance. Every woman I know who has taken my recommendation and picked this up loved this fragrance. This fragrance is not going to be called what the name is no longer. We will all call this Equality Fragrance because nobody cared about this fragrance until I talked about it. It suffers from the equality effect. What's the equality effect? When nobody's really talking about it, I start talking about it and you can't find it nowhere. I coined it. And this is from the house of Mancera as well. Y'all know what it is. Mancera's Pearl. If you do not have this, you should. I do not care if you are a man or a woman. If you are a woman, you will turn heads with this. Figgy, fruity, woody, musky. Oh my. Little green. I've talked about this fragrance so many times. I'm pretty sure I did a full review on this fragrance. Check it out. Actually, I know I did a full review. It's one of my earlier work. Check it out. I'm not going to talk about it no more. This is from the house of Mancera. It's Equality, aka Pearl. Next up, I'm going to be talking about 2 fragrances. Both of them, I've done full reviews on them, so I'm not going to go too much in depth on them. These fragrances are absolutely divine. If you are wearing this fragrance, you want to be devoured. You are a complete and whole snack. You smell so tasty and mouth-watering. The eroticism that will come along with a beautiful woman wearing this fragrance is uncontrollable. This is from the house of Killian, and this is Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. And from the house of Unique Luxury, this is Istanbul. Now, they changed the presentation of this bottle, and it also, I think the color of the juice inside is a little bit more clear. Does it smell like this one? I don't know. They haven't sent me a sample to test, and I'm not going to buy it because I don't need to. But if it smells anything the same, which it should, I've been told it has, this is absolutely fantastic. I've coined both of these thought juice. If you haven't had Love Don't Be Shy, you get this marshmallowy, neroli, woody, musky, fruity scent. Divine. Now with this one, Love Don't Be Shy Extreme, what I do like about it, some people don't like, I like that rose. This rose is a candied sugar rose. What does that mean? If you ever had like a cake and they had like rose on top of the cake, I know we've all had them at some point, or maybe mostly probably like on ice cream cakes or something. They had that like sugary rose. If you actually eat it, it's a little sweet yet tart. That's what this smells like. Both of these fantastic. Did a full review on both of them. Check it out. That's Killian's Love Don't Be Shy Extreme and Unique A Luxuries Istanbul. Next up, and for the remainder of the video, we're going into nighttime, gala time, award ceremony time. This is black, red, white gown approved. This is what you wear when you are the prize and your man is the complimentary supplement to you. He just compliments you. You are the showstopper. He's just that man piece. A unisex scent. It smells different on a woman than what it smells like on a man. Fantastic. It smells like nothing on the market. It doesn't compare to anything. This is nothing out there that smells like it. I discussed this fragrance last year. I discussed it yesterday. I'm going to discuss it today. This is from the house of Davidsonville. This is Darling. Sample worthy. Do not blind buy this. It's too expensive to blind buy. Sandalwood dominates this fragrance, but it's so multi-dimensional. A lot of different things going on, like 3 or 4 things going on. You start off with that fruity, boozy, cherry, cognac, dried fruits, floral, sandalwood. Then it gets a little powdery with the marzipan, that almond powder, that tonka. It gets ambery near the base, so it's woody, ambery, still slightly boozy because rum comes in. Smells like nothing on the market. It needs its full review. I can't do it justice in like a minute and 30 seconds. This is from the house of Davidsonville. This is Darling. Next up on the list is a absolutely opulent, sensual, and seductive fragrance. I have worn this, but this is one I just prefer to smell on a woman because it's that damn beautiful. This has 3 different types of roses. Brightness from bergamot, natural bergamot from Calabria. Sweet notes that include passion fruit and strawberry. 2, yes, count it, 2 different types of musk, white and sensual. Y'all like, hurry up. No, I'm gonna take my time with this because the woman who wears this needs somebody to take their time with her at night. Sandalwood, vetiver, I believe cedarwood. This is from the house of Roscendo, my 2. This is Sweet Rose. This almost comes off like juicy flowers, just a little, just slightly, and that's because they use that red berry, strawberry-ish kind of feel to it. But this is so much better. This makes juicy flowers, which kind of is like really synthetic. When you smell them side by side, you'd be like, oh yeah, this is not like natural. This like smells good. I'm sure synthetics in here. But with juicy flowers, when you compare the two, it's clear which one is superior, which is a superior fragrance. But they are different. They go in their own realm. So don't make me say that they're both the same. They're not. Absolutely fantastic. Nighttime approved, woman approved. I smell your sillage. This is a head-turning fragrance. Head-turning fragrance. Sample it. It's too expensive to be blind buying. It's too expensive, but this is a good one. This is from the house of Roscendo, my 2. This is Sweet Rose. Next up on the list is a newer bottle. This bottle was sent to me by the company. I did a full review on it, and I gave away 20 ml because y'all know if somebody send me something, I'm giving at least a good portion of it away. This fragrance lasts all day long. The scent trail is ridiculous. This is definitely a room filler fragrance. They consider it a patchouli fragrance. I consider it more of a caramel fragrance. This is from the house of Unique Luxury. This is Crush on Me. Yes, I have a crush on you, man. My God. Okay. Think Baccarat Rouge with that sweet crystallized burnt sugar, but it's turned up. It's like turned up. So think of that with a nice, creamy, almost lactonic, you know, if you don't know, when I say lactonic, it's like milky, creamy caramel. Over top some exotic woods. Pause. Oh my goodness. If you don't like patchouli and you like, patchouli smells like hippie, this ain't it. This ain't it. The patchouli here is like very clean, woody. It's not overly earthy. It has a little bit of earthiness, just a little. It does. It's a tad bit earthy, but nothing crazy. I'm telling you, this is going to stay on skin all day. Be careful with the sprays on this. It's going to perform like a champ. I did a first impressions. I need to come back and do a full review on the fragrance. As soon as I start knocking out my summer list and different top 10s, I'm going to go back to doing individual fragrance reviews. This is a banger. And that's Crush on Me from Unique Luxury. Coming up next is probably one of the most sensual, seductive, captivating, best date night scent, opulent fragrances, very versatile, that I've put my nose on. This fragrance, I had this before the hype came in on this fragrance and before everybody started talking about it. I've been had this in my collection. This is absolutely fantastic and it's hard to find. Not because of the equality effect, but just because people got wind of how good this fragrance is and they've been buying it up. This is from the house of Roscendo, my 2. This is number 5. 3 notes, some florals, musk, and a nice balsamic vanillic amber. Let me tell you something about this. My lady, she don't really care about fragrances at all. I gotta be like, wear this, wear that. She'll be happy with her J'adore and her Perry Ellis and be cool. That's what happens when you with somebody who's not a fragrance connoisseur. Like, I'll be like, I got a whole vault. You should probably use up anything you want. I'm gonna die before all of this is gone. Go ham on it. But this is one she loves. I had 2 bottles of it. I sold 1 bottle because I thought I wouldn't need it. Every time I turn around, I walk into the room where she's been and she sprayed this and it lingers in the room even when she's not there. And I'd be like, damn it, I should have kept my other bottle. She's gonna burn this up. It's good. It is probably her favorite fragrance that I own that she will grab for at any given time. I don't care when this is, she'll grab for it and walk out the house wearing it. 3 notes: musk, florals, balsamic, sensual, vanillic amber. Do I need to say anything else about this fragrance? I think not, outside of a full review. It lasts. I'm telling you, it lingers. She has sprayed this, left the house. I walked into the room where she sprayed it. It's still in the air. I know she won. I'm like, you want my fragrance? I might need to buy another bottle, but this will last for a while. I'll wait till it gets 50. Unless it's rumors out there's going to be discontinued, I probably won't buy another bottle. But if it gets 50% full, I got to get another bottle. That's from the house of Roscendo, my 2. That's number 5. Last but not least, remember, none of these are ranked. They're all good fragrances, but this is romance in a bottle. I spoke about this fragrance yesterday. I'll speak about it again. Extremely unisex. So sensual and naughty. This is dark, naughty sex. Tied up, blindfolded, get down with the get down, we're going into a couple of sessions. Keep the nightgown on or the dress on you wore to the event. Keep it on. I'll take it off if it comes off. This is from the house of Louis Vuitton. This is Les Sables Roses. One of the best photo realistic rose fragrances you will get. It has a little bit of darkness, but not as dark as Ombre Nomad. If I was going to a nice night event or a nice dinner, a formal dinner, and my lady picked this up, I would wear Ombre Nomad to compliment her on this, and we would both walk in there smelling like luxury roses. If she wore that, I would wear Ombre Nomad. But if you had to choose between the two, because these are expensive, I would go Les Sables Roses over Ombre Nomad every day of the week, and that's because of the versatility of it. Unless you want something dark and really alpha, Ombre Nomad is that, but just the versatility of it, I choose this every day. I'm not going to go too much more in detail on it. It needs its own review. This is from the house of Louis Vuitton. This is Les Sables Roses. So ladies, that was my top 10 sexy, complimented, formal fragrances that I would recommend for the summer of 2021. I got a lot of fragrances that are extremely unisex that I prefer to wear on a woman. When we start getting into fall and winter and we start getting into those deeper fragrances and those gourmands, oh my goodness. Anyway, thank you all for supporting me. Thank everybody for supporting me, but I definitely appreciate the women supporting me and sharing the video. I appreciate that because I know word of mouth is increasing as I see different women constantly commenting on my videos. I appreciate y'all. I really do, all of you all. So I'm going to leave you the way I greeted you, and that's in universal language of peace.